Terra Luna's price could be getting ready to explode. Hit the like button and the subscribe button so you guys never miss a new video that I post and we post every single day. Plus, join our free Discord with the second link down in the description below. But other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with Terra Classic and a new price prediction. Will LUNC price eliminate a zero in 2022? LUNC, of course, is different than Terra 2.0. This is Luna, or what most people were invested in, and of course, unfortunately, a lot of people lost some money in that overall cryptocurrency. But we can go to LUNC, and this is the new kind of community-based or community-driven token that everybody keeps talking about, and everybody keeps going, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, right? But here is some important information that you're going to want to know in this overall article. I did a little voice because I like giving you guys a few different characters, but I digress. The point here is that will LUNC eliminate a zero in 2022? Let's look at the logistics of this. Can this happen? Will this happen? Will it go even further than this? Will it not? Again, there's a host of questions that we can hopefully answer with this article, and I can give some of my own takes on this as well. Before we do that though, make sure to hit that first link down in the description below and get signed up with public.com, and you guys could get a free stock that could be worth up to $300. It's an amazing brokerage full of amazing people. It's a great way to keep up with our personal portfolio, and you can see what other people are buying and selling in both the stock and crypto markets. If any of that sounds interesting, guys, hit that second link, or the first link rather, down in the description below and get signed up with public.com. But let's read about this and see what this article entails. The cryptoverse has witnessed a very unusual event, which has been very outrageous for investors and marketers from the crypto spectrum. The event is none other than that of Terra Luna and Terra Luna Classic. The price dump of the crypto asset has been hard to swallow for the industry. The fall has started following the depeg of UST, further aggravated following mass liquidations and manipulators. Marketers from the businesses are still perplexed over the future of Terra Classic, and recently have launched, of course, Luna as well, which is yet to test the waters. Buckle up as we decode the plausible price prediction of LUNC for 2022 and beyond. So here is apparently the Terra Luna Classic price prediction for 2022. So they are saying that there is a potential low of 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 6, 7. They have a average prediction of around 40784 and a potential high of 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 883. So what does that look like as far as upside is concerned at the current price levels that we're at? Well, we're going to have to zoom out pretty substantially here to get a better view. We're going to have to go to the 3-month chart, as you can see here. But if we go right about, as you can see right about there where my cursor is, right about in this area, that is the potential upside that we're looking at. Now, again, this looks very kind of, far away, right, at this point. But again, what's important is when you think about the big picture of things, right? Most people, it seems, that have gotten into crypto over the last couple of years are more of short-term investors. These are people who are not in it for the long term and are more than likely really only concerned about the next coming months and whether or not they can make a return in those months. You have to remember, this is something that it was a very hard pill for me to swallow when I first started trading crypto, when Zach first started trading crypto, when we started doing this for a living, is that crypto, unless you're trading leverage, which is very, very risky, is not a place where you make returns overnight. You have to be aware of the risks that you are taking on when you go into some of these assets, and be aware of, is this a long-term thesis investment? Is this something that I'm willing to hold until everything goes my way and I make the returns that I'm comfortable making? That could be anywhere between a month, 2 months, 3 months, even a year or longer than that in order to make pretty substantial gains. If you're a day trader in crypto, again, you're probably trading different crypto assets or using leverage to begin with. But what you want to remember with all of this is that, of course, there's always risk involved. Now, their price prediction here, whether I think it's accurate or not, I think that the average price of 784 is accurate only if, keep this in mind, only if we see a good bull market return into the later part of this year. One of the big ways that could happen, of course, is if we see a better potential, or better upside potential, I should say, with Bitcoin and Ethereum. What we are not currently seeing, unfortunately, right now. And one of the big reasons for that is the overall economic performance, at least in the United States, is not very good. They just raised interest rates for the overall market, and we know the stock market does not like when the federal government raises interest rates. What do we know that's directly tied to the stock market? The crypto markets. And whenever the stock market is not performing well, the crypto markets tend to follow suit as well. So looking at Bitcoin and even looking over the last 7 days, we saw a dip to $17,000 per coin. Keeping that in mind, LUNC didn't really budge too much as far as dips go, but it dipped a little bit as well, and Luna, I should say, as well. One of the things that everybody's predicting here, though, is a pretty huge potential with that upside, right? They're talking about at least a 118% gain, and that's, of course, by the end of this year, the end of the quarter, of course, the fourth quarter of Q4. Now, can this happen? Will this happen? It's hard to say. Like I said, it depends on if the bull market comes back or if that, happens at all. In my opinion, guys, we're in a bear market right now, and it looks like it's only going to get a little bit worse before it gets any better. So if you are out there right now, be cautious. Keep a lot of cash on hand. And if you're going to make moves, if you're going to invest in things, do your research. Make sure that you are comfortable buying at whatever levels you're buying at, and expect downside, because guys, I have no doubt in my mind, and this is my opinion, I'm not telling you to invest off this advice, this is not financial advice, none of this ever is, you guys know the deal. But what I do want to say is that basically I am having a lot of cash on hand with very, very few positions left in major cryptos. I'm really only own Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. Most of my other cryptocurrency positions are cut massively, and I'm not planning on adding them until we see a lot more pain, which I'm expecting to happen in the markets. We're trying to play both sides. This is why we've been doing stock option trading a lot more recently, because stock options allow you to more short the market, which is what we're pretty much doing right now, and that's been working out a lot better as far as long-term strategies go. But of course, in the short term, you still want to look at Terra Luna LUNC, because there is some potential here as well. Again, these price predictions could potentially come true if we have better performance in markets across the board, but that's a big if. So just be careful out there, guys. Again, a lot of this is me just treating it as a lottery ticket. I have money in LUNC. It's not a lot though, right? I have a very small position that I'm just keeping myself exposed for in the future to see what ends up happening. Either way, guys, let me know what you guys are doing down in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and join our free Discord with the second link down in the description below as well. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance, bro. Take it easy.